the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Oh, big chance. It's still alive. And a time for calm on the ball. Here are the starters for Arsenal.
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Martin Ødegaard. And a timely intervention. Very quick thinking there. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, the goal was at his mercy.
Well, it certainly was. He has to score there.
Really being closed down. Partey. Rice. He's broken free. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Federico Valverde. Jude Bellingham. Plenty of support here. And he's in. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. An encouraging Arsenal move, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And teammates around him. Rice. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Chouameni. And Valverde. And a strong tackle. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Bellingham. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Jude Bellingham. Arsenal regaining possession. Can he find the right pass? And fine reading of the situation. Effective press. And Arsenal unable to retain possession. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Danger averted for now. It's Arsenal's turn now. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Given away by Arsenal. Now options are plenty. And defensive play to be applauded. Not giving him a moment's peace. A struggle for Real Madrid to hang on to the ball. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And he might be through here. Well, he gave it a go with power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Well, as you said, he's gone for power, but he's not even close in the end.
Well, not giving him any breathing room. Declan Rice. Another good tackle. He has teammates around him. But timely defending when it mattered. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. And in with a real chance. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on.
Delivering it. Well, not away properly. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Untidy little passage in midfield there. Chouameni. Plenty of support here. chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
Bellingham. Federico Valverde. And Bellingham. And Bellingham. Nicely timed tackle. Perhaps they can counter from here. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
And a pretty ordinary challenge. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Courtois. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Arsenal have it back. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Teammates available. Real Madrid coming away with it. Bellingham. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Vasquez. He fancies it. Well, put the laces through it, but off the post here.
Well, good technique and great awareness, but a fraction off target.
Not much time to make up his mind. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And danger still. And the counter looks on here, options available. Have to pay attention defensively. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. quality. And here's Saliba. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. Trossard. Well read to win possession back. Promising attack this. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. The save was a good one. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And quick thinking defensively. Sloppy in possession from Real. But a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. He has teammates around him. Mendy. Lots of space for Arsenal. A million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
What can Real do from this position? Oh, he's through here! Well, that's a moment he'd like to airbrush from history. Not a good attempt.
Well, lots of power, but no control whatsoever. That's a real waste.
Really closing him down. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. And teammates around him. Ødegaard. Well, the supporters think it's on. He's blocked it!
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
So the corner played into the box. And the danger is averted. Oh, great attacking play. Well, how close was that? Inches away. He's lost possession of the ball. Pretty straightforward for the keeper. Declan Rice. Teammates available. He's in with a chance. Well, a last-ditch challenge, but there's always an element of risk about it, and we wonder what the referee is going to do next. And the referee didn't have much choice. A sending off it is.
Yeah, no complaints there. That's a sending off all day long.
Here it is now, a substitution. Didn't have the trajectory necessary to get it beyond the wall. What can they do to stop him running at them? Oh, it might be. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So there we have it, 2-1. Oh, what an opportunity. Will it be? Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. And problem solved for now.
Well, Arsenal can't believe they're not level here, but they are looking dangerous at the moment.
Can he find the right pass? Well, it came to nothing in the end. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Bellingham. And Bellingham. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And nearing the half-time interval, Real Madrid hold the edge here. Stuart, how about your assessment of what you've seen from them in the first 45?
Well, it's been a good watch so far. Both sides have tried to play on the front foot, but they do look more threatening in the attacking areas. And in my view, they deserve to be in front.
And support available. But the danger averted for now. In with a chance. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
Thomas Partey. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And Bellingham. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Advantage, Arsenal. Plenty of support here. A real opening now. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. submitted challenge. He's in here. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. And he's broken free. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. And teammates around him. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bukayo Saka. It's with Mikel Merino. And there it is, the referee's whistle. The first half has come to an end here in North London. Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. And he's through here. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. Bellingham. And he's in. Oh dear, a moment to forget all about, I think.
Well, he has to do a lot better there. He's gone for power, but he's completely miscued it.
Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? Attacking possibilities for Real, but they dealt with the threat posed. And he has options available. Well, good run and good ball control. Was spot on with that challenge. Valverde. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. Can they hit on the break? Jude Bellingham. Mendy has it. Real Madrid unable to hang on to the ball. He just let his opponent glide by. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Can he find the right pass? And Bellingham. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. And he might be through here. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, as you can see, he gets a touch on this, but it's not quite enough to stop the goal. It was a good effort, though. that wasn't in the script, was it? And Ancelotti's face says it all. He's not happy.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Well, a good tackle. Now, options are plenty. He's in with a chance. It's still alive. Well, no way through in the end. Well, Arsenal unable to hang on to the ball. Saka. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Oh, this is looking promising. A glorious chance. Oh, and there's the goal they were looking for. They're doing this the hard way. Down as they are to 10.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished for defending. Well, that picture says it all. Arteta's team are back in the game now.
Back underway, and quite the story being written in this one. 3-3. Jude Bellingham. And Real doing well to win it back. He has teammates around him. Rice. Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. And a fine tackle. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. In with a chance. And a goal! Well, against all the odds, they've hit the front.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal. Well, they're up against it now, and doesn't Ancelotti know it too?
Well, how about this? 4-3. Centimetres away, narrowly wide.
Yeah, but the goalkeeper had it covered, no doubt about that. I think he would have saved it.
Oh, he's lost possession. The inside route looks promising. Genuine chance. Well, couldn't put it away. They still lead, however.
Well, he really should be working the goalkeeper there. It's a great chance to score.
aggressive challenge put in. And support available. And Bellingham. And quick thinking defensively. Now we're into the final half hour. Went in strongly to win the ball. Bellingham. And Real come away with it. Now, who can he play it to? And a fine reading of the situation. Now can they counter clinically? Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Not a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Possession ceded by the Gunners.
Concession worker, please go to the ticket office to meet Nathan. Thank you.
And Bellingham. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Partey. Can he find the net? Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now.
Well, I think that says it all. Arteta really does have a great relationship with these players. Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal. Well, Ancelotti knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Aurélien Tchouameni. It is a decent-looking attack here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, Arsenal have lost the ball here. Can he find the right pass? Good tackle. Really good build-up, but no end product. Breaking at pace. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Valverde took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Mendy. Aurélien Tchouameni. Mendy has it. Jude Bellingham. Well, full marks for getting past him. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Could pull one back here. And a fine stop. Well, when you're down by a couple of goals, simply have to be opportunistic.
Well, if they don't take those sort of chances, there's no way back for them here.
And Real Madrid have the ball again. And in with a real chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Back in action then, and Real can now entertain thoughts of perhaps pulling level. Declan Rice. And teammates around him. Arsenal did well to win back possession. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, he saved it. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he got it all right there. That's an excellent save from the keeper, you have to say that.
And there's the delivery. And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. Bukayo Saka. Real Madrid regaining possession. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close, it was a decent effort, just need to keep plugging away now, and surely the goal will come.
Mikel Merino. Good bit of closing down. And a strong tackle. Teammates available. Oh, big chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there. Well, that's a great reaction, isn't it? Ancelotti's so relieved to be back on level terms here.
Goal for Real
Well, for
Madrid.
neutrals, this is a joy. 5-5. Declan Rice. Arsenal have possession again. Martinelli. Oh, what an opportunity. And really going for power, but the opportunity's been squandered.
But I'm not sure going for power was the right option. I think that should have been placed into the corner.
Sound piece of defending. Oh, the threat is there. Still a chance. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Martinelli. A real opening now. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger.
waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish. Well, Arteta's reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Now, who can he play it to? Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. Oh, big drama here! All level again! Incredible scenes!
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal. Well, they've had to dig in, but just look what that means to Ancelotti.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. 10 minutes left for play. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, it is a yellow card, and it seems to be a problem of discipline here, Stuart.
Well, this is getting out of control. They've got to refocus here and get their composure back.
And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Oh, he could give it away. With time running out, a corner to Real Madrid. Trying to pick out a teammate. Foiling his opponent completely. Rodrigo. Well, that's a wild attempt, even though the angle was a bit tricky.
Well, the cutback would have been the better option there, I'm sure about that.
This could be dangerous. And teammates around him. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. He succeeds in clearing it. And ball back with Arsenal now. The play getting a bit bogged down in midfield. Declan Rice. Plenty of support here. At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power to grab a winner. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Determined defending. Possession lost by Real Madrid. Can they forge ahead? Well, they've gone and missed a wonderful chance.
Well, with time running out, you couldn't ask for a better opportunity. I just can't see them getting another one now.
Promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Can he find the right pass? And with the teams locked together, Arsenal chasing and chasing that winner. Mendy. Aurelien Tchouameni. Here's Valverde. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Oh, he's through here. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Well, plenty of zip on the shot, but he couldn't put it away.
Well, you're right, he certainly strikes it well, but he's got his angles all wrong there.
Against all the odds, they've hit the front.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here, but I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Tchouameni. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, he's certainly not alone. Arsenal's free kick here. Keeper will happily collect that one. Rudiger. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. This could be it, and it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
As you can see, He gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. But he's retrospectively awarded the free kick, having let it flow initially. And take it away. Jorginho. It is now with Jorginho. Can he find the net? Corner kick given to Arsenal. Playing it in. Danger still on. Can he convert? Well, the power. And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's a victory for the Gunners.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Well, what can we say? Weather, no complaints on that front here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Arsenal facing Real Madrid.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Declan Rice starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Fernand Mendy starts with Lucas Vazquez in the fullback positions. Jude Bellingham starts alongside. Well, he's made sure the referee has a decision to make. And it is an early shower for him. Red card.
Well, the outcome was never in doubt. That was always going to be a sending off.
And they're making a change. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Saka. Has eyes for goal. And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them one little bit.
Well, as you can see, he gets a touch on this, but it's not quite enough to stop the goal. It was a good effort, though.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it.
pressed here. He's showing a real will to win the ball. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, managing to beat him. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Arsenal a bit wasteful in possession. Bellingham. Aurelien Tchouameni likes to run with the ball at his feet, but quick thinking defensively. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Oh, he looks threatening. Need to get back quickly here. Oh, a really tidy break, but a really shoddy finish.
Well, they're so dangerous when they counter-attack. It just needed a better end product.
Hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Valverde. Just the challenge that was required. An example of how to press. Might be a chance here. Opportunity missed. Spot on with that challenge, and teammates around him. Oh, what an opportunity! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, the short corner routine. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Over it comes. Well, still an issue here. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity, and they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
to something. Well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
That's very effective, good high pressing. And a strong tackle. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Decides to shoot. And the keeper more than equal to the task. He's driven in the corner. Is he able to dispatch it? Gives it a go. And a goal! Down to 10, but don't write them off just yet. 1-0.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal. Well, they're up against it now, and doesn't Ancelotti know it too?
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Vinicius Junior. Really good challenge. A foul, but no whistle. Instead, advantage with Arsenal. Not out of the woods yet. Corner awarded to Arsenal. Going short. And a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. In position. And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there. Well, when things are going wrong, it's always the manager that's under fire. Ancelotti needs to make some big calls here.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Possession one. Teammates available. They've lost possession here, Arsenal. And in with a real chance. And And the ball is loose. The cut back. It's got to be. Well, trying to plot a route back into the game, but that does not help their cause.
Well, they needed to take this chance just to give them some hope here.
Went in strongly to win the ball. A chance to whip it in. So, a Real Madrid corner. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. And over it comes. And they couldn't take advantage of the chance. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Now, who can he play it to? It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. Possession lost by Arsenal. He's in with a chance. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
Will get the advantage from the referee. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
What you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Not to be for him. He went for power over placement.
Well, you're right. He decided to go for the power, which in the end he couldn't control. He'll be furious with himself. That's a big miss.
Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Plenty of support here. Very quick thinking there. Breaking at pace. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Martin Ødegaard. The ball back with Real now. Making progress. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, good effective pressure. Mbappe. Oh, breezing past him. And the keeper there to deal with it. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Mbappe! Oh, the goalkeeper inspired.
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
Corner kick played in. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, no end product. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Arsenal unable to retain possession. Oh, in with a chance! Opportunity squandered, and they really need to give themselves a lift.
Well, if they're going to get back into this, they need to take those sort of chances.
And Real with the ball again. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Really good challenge. Arsenal have it back. Might be a chance here. And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick. Sometimes you get it right. On this occasion, he got it wrong.
And he has to do better than that. That's a really poor effort, I have to say.
Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. What an opportunity. Oh, he stopped it.
Well, I thought that would be a goal, but what a save. Great reactions.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Really clever pressing. Could reduce the deficit. Off the post and back in play.
Well, so unlucky not to score there. So close to reducing the deficit.
And pressing from the front. And support available. Really good challenge. Oh, that's a really good run. Nicely saved. effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. Partey. Saka. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Spot on with that challenge. Arsenal's free kick here. Well, maybe a little fortunate, Stuart, not to see a second yellow.
Well, he has to be careful. That's a really silly challenge. Valverde. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. No let-up on the pressing front. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. And he could be in proper trouble here. A goal! And it's very much game on here. Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
On they go again, and I wonder, can Real push for a leveller here? Can he find the right pass? Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, they have it again. Advantage, Arsenal. Well, he's retrospectively awarded the free kick, having let it flow initially. That's useful play. Oh, managing to beat him. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
Aurelien Tchouameni. Real losing possession. Teammates available. failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Valverde. This looks more than decent. Oh, tremendous block. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. On his own, with only the keeper to beat, but he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
And there we have it. The first half action is over here at the Emirates. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Getting forward. Takes aim. And a goal to really bolster things for them. Two in front.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. But he keeps going. And let's give credit to the defending. And teammates around him. Real did well to regain control of the ball. And a fine piece of ball winning. tidy tackle. Making progress. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
A very effective challenge put in. And he has options available. And Real Madrid have it back now. Opportunity it is. The net is staring him in the face. Well, when you're down by a couple of goals, you simply have to be opportunistic.
Well, if they don't take those sort of chances, there's no way back for them here.
Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Well, no stopping him. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Partey. Really good build-up, but no end product. Rice. It's looking promising. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Well, you have to say, a disappointing attempt.
Yeah, he didn't set himself properly for that, which resulted in a pretty poor effort, you have to say.
This could be dangerous if he's not careful. Opportunity! Well, he gave it a go with power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Well, as you said, he's gone for power, but he's not even close in the end.
Aurélien Tchouameni. And Valverde. Bellingham. And back to Valverde. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. And quick thinking defensively. Well, he didn't catch it badly, but certainly questions to be asked about the lack of accuracy there. Thomas Partey. The Gunners have lost the ball. He has teammates around him. And he's in. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
Well, he could give it away. Can he get one back?
can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Goal for Real
Well,
Madrid.
how about this? 4-3. Oh, this is looking promising. Firing it towards goal. Danger averted. And he keeps going. Can he find the net? Well, good work to deny the opportunity. Not much time to make up his mind. Now, who can he play it to? Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Real Madrid coming away with it. Wasteful from Arsenal. And in with a real chance. He can't hold on to it. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished. Well, that picture says it all. Ancelotti's team are back in the game now.
Goal for Real
Well, you don't
Madrid.
get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. And he has options available. And he might be through here. Couldn't grab hold of it. And a fierce effort, but not accurate enough.
Well, as you said, he went for power, but he's just off target. A bit unlucky, really.
Thomas Partey. A very good tackle. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target. Well, he decided to let the play flow, but now he's going to issue a yellow card.
Yeah, I think that's good refereeing. He tried to play the advantage.
Arsenal regaining possession. Now, options are plenty. But nothing comes of it. And Bellingham. Shaping to shoot. Stopped a certain goal. The defenders know they need to get tighter, but they dealt with the threat posed. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He read the situation defensively and did his job. to win back possession. And he's certainly not alone. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Real chance. Keeper did his job to begin with. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. They're going for the short one. Will be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, they need to get tighter here. He's in with a chance. Can they cover up? Oh, can you believe this? They forged ahead, undeterred by the fact that they're down to 10. This is inspirational stuff. I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Chances on. And denied by the post. Well, firm hand on the ball.
Well, Real are hanging on here. Had they gone 2 down, they would really be up against it now.
No let-up on the pressing front. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Plenty of support here. Well, he's beaten his opponent. And really good goalkeeping.
Well, in 1v1 situations, he just makes it so difficult for the attacker. What a good goalkeeper he is.
Played over. And full marks for the precision there. Counter-attacking, very much an option. There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Yeah.
And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, I think that says it all. Arteta really does have a great relationship with these players. Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 5, Thomas Partey.
Vinicius Junior. Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Oh, managing to beat him. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Goal for Real
Neither
Madrid.
side shy about shooting in this match. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Can't miss, surely. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Good example of pressing without the ball. A A lot of pressure applied. Can they take advantage? Arsenal have possession again. Ødegaard. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Bellingham. Bodies forward and the break looks on. All hands on deck. Takes it on. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And played short. Well, there's the fullback. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, options are plenty. Federico Valverde. Well, nothing productive, really. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Went in strongly, decisively. Chouameni. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Minutes to go then. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. Given away by Arsenal. Oh, the threat is there. Martin Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka. He might be through here. And couldn't put it away, and it leaves the door ajar.
Well, I think that would have secured the victory. It's a real waste there.
Here it is now, a substitution. Effective press. Well, he's certainly not alone. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. And fine work from Arsenal to win it back. Ødegaard.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
Chouameni. An effective challenge. Martinelli. Well, it could be on for him here. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender
as the defending. They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Goal for Arsenal, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
A very effective challenge put in. He takes aim. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And support available. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
And Arsenal unable to retain possession. Rice. And he's made headway. Oh, he squandered the chance. And he was clean through as well. An Arsenal corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Not the best clearance. The fist of the goalkeeper. Possession won, and teammates around him. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Takes aim. Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Well, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Real chance, and still danger here. Well, a poor effort from a difficult angle, Stuart.
Well, he took the wrong decision there. He surely had to cut that back.
Valverde. And he's lost custody of the ball here. It's looking promising. Oh dear, the goal was at his mercy. Tame effort. how to handle the pressure. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. Chouameni. Plenty of support here. And he's in. Trounced him on. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. A good hit, close shave. Well, good effective pressure. Jude Bellingham. Martin Ødegaard. And with that, the attack fizzles out. White. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance. And just didn't look as sharp